Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB and embrace the iExamB learning experience. Today in this video, I'll be going ahead and discussing about the IBPS SO Law Mains examination, which is round the corner. And so you don't have to take the stress, but you have to follow some of the last minute tips, which I'll be going ahead and discussing with you in this particular video so that you can stay on track. Okay, so you have to remember in the last few days that study strategy and state of mind is basically what is going to help you out to ace this particular exam. So now moving ahead with our discussion, the first thing you need to take care of is your study strategy, or you can say you have to focus on your very plan which you have. So at this particular point, you have to ensure that no new topics you are going ahead and taking up. You are sticking to revising what you have already done. So you have to do what? You have to identify your strong and weak areas. So अब जो ये समय आपके पास है, आपको फोकस करना है अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग एरियाज पे और ज्यादा, ताकि आप मैक्सिमाइज कर सको स्कोरिंग. बट एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव टू गो अहेड क्विकली रिव्यू say the weak areas so that you can boost your confidence. Okay, so that you have to take care, but do not try to master everything in these last few days. आपको सिर्फ इतना इंश्योर करना है कि आप कंफर्टेबल हो with the core concepts, topics, subjects. Now the second important thing is that you have to solve one or two mock tests. So you know that mock tests are your best friends, right? Okay, so what you have to do is you have to practice one or two mock tests under the exam conditions. Okay, अब ऐसा क्यों करना है? क्योंकि ये आपको हेल्प करेगा to get that particular feeling of the exam pattern and also to improve your speed, which is very important. Okay, so you have to remember that it is not about how many say mock tests you are going ahead and you are taking. What is important is the learning you are actually getting from attempting those mock tests. So you have to ensure that you are aware of your mistakes afterwards when you are analyzing those mock tests. Okay, so ensure these with respect to your plan which you have for the exam. Then the next is that you have to know the exam pattern. You have to understand what you have to expect in the examination. तो उसके लिए क्या important है कि आपको अपने आप को familiarize करना है with the exam pattern. So since the exam is entirely based on law subjects, some of the important things you have to take care of is, say, the total number of questions, the marking scheme, the time limit. So you can see that 60 questions you have to attempt in 45 minutes. Okay, so here it is very important that you have to aim to speed up with the questions you are attempting. Okay, so time is very critical. So you have to ensure that you are not spending more than 45 seconds, say, approx per question. Okay, then the second important thing is that questions will be testing your knowledge of the legal concepts. So you have to be very clear of the fundamental legal principles, the very concepts which are very important from the exam point of view, and you have to focus on accuracy. Speed and accuracy is what is going to help you out to ace the exam. Now say some of the common topics like contract, constitution, criminal law. These are some of the very common laws you can expect questions from in the exam. उसके अलावा क्योंकि ये बैंकिंग सेक्टर का एग्जामिनेशन है, तो बैंकिंग रेगुलेशंस, देन नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, ये सारे जो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं ये डोमिनेट करेगा. यहाँ से आप क्वेश्चंस एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो एग्जाम में. सो यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर टू टैकल से नॉट ओनली द थियोरेटिकल questions, but if in case application based questions also come, you are in a better position to handle those. और वो तभी होगा when you are very thorough with the concepts of the subjects. Okay, so you have to ensure that you are clear on the very fundamental principles. Then you have to revise. You don't have to reread. You have to ensure the revision tips when you are going ahead with the revision. So you have to focus on the core concepts, core topics, as we already discussed. Okay, because effective revision is the only key. So you have to focus on core topics when you are revising. Core topics में again आपका banking regulations act हो गया, negotiable instrument हो गया, SURFACE act हो गया, contract हो गया, companies act हो गया. You can expect questions from these topics. These are the core important ones. Then you have to review important concepts that often appear in exams. Okay, so there are certain topics, certain concepts, certain subjects from the legal domain from where you can expect that the questions might end up coming. So you have to ensure that you are reviewing those important concepts. At the same time, don't burden yourself with say minor details. What you have to focus on is on the bigger picture, okay? Not on each and every minor detail, but the bigger picture, you can say the key concepts, I would say. Then the state of mind, okay? You have to stay positive, you have to stay focused. Very important. मतलब आप अगर एग्जाम दे रहे हो तो आपको इंश्योर करना है कि जितनी अच्छी तरीके से आप पढ़ रहे हो, अपने स्पीड को इम्प्रूव कर रहे हो, अपने एक्यूरेसी को इम्प्रूव कर रहे हो, उतना ही साथ आप अपने आप को पॉजिटिव स्टेट ऑफ माइंड में रख रहे हो, आप बहुत ही फोकस्ड हो, ठीक है? सो फॉर डूइंग दैट, what you have to ensure is that you are staying calm. You are prepared for this. You have given your best for your preparation, so you have to trust yourself by staying calm. You have to take breaks, ठीक है? So आपको क्या करना है, इंश्योर कि आप शॉर्ट ब्रेक्स ले रहे हो जब भी आप पढ़ रहे हो. एंड ऐसा क्यों करना है आपको? क्योंकि वो आपको हेल्प करेगा आपके माइंड को फ्रेश एंड शार्प रखने में. सो यू हैव टू इंश्योर दैट यू आर टेकिंग ब्रेक्स. देन यू हैव टू गेट adequate sleep. There is no you can say substitute for this. So don't sacrifice your sleep. Ensure that you are taking good sleep of say 7 to 8 hours, which is essential for peak performance in the exam. So a positive, calm mind is what will be helping you as a secret weapon in your examination. So remember to have a clear mind, and that will be helping you to answer in a better way in the examination. So now I'll be discussing about certain last minute do's and don'ts which you have to ensure with respect to the examination. The first we'll be talking about the do's is you have to revise the key provisions and legal principles. जो भी key provisions है, concepts है, legal principles है, उन सबको आपको revise करना है. ये सबसे important चीज है. Then you have to prepare your materials. जो भी आपका materials है examination के लिए, उसको आपको prepare करना है. That is admit card, I card, etc. important for your exam. Then you have to solve 1 or 2 mock tests so that you can do what? You can fine tune your speed and accuracy, जो कि बहुत important है किसी भी एग्जाम के लिए. एंड देन हियर आर द थिंग्स व्हिच यू आर नॉट सपोज्ड टू डू, ओके? सो फर्स्ट, यू डोंट हैव टू स्टार्ट एनी न्यू टॉपिक्स. आपको ये बहुत ध्यान रखना है कि ये लास्ट मिनट में आप कोई भी नया टॉपिक स्टार्ट नहीं करो, आप उसको नहीं पढ़ो, उसको नहीं टच करो. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू हैव टू स्टिक टू व्हाट यू हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड, व्हाट यू हैव ऑलरेडी done. Second and very important, ये तो बहुत ही important है जहाँ पे कि most of the students they lack. Don't have to compare yourself with others. आप जब भी compare करोगे, उसने इतना पढ़ा है, उसने ये भी पढ़ा है, उसने वो भी किया है, आपको वो सिर्फ unnecessary stress देगा, इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा. So be very self-centered. I would say focus more on yourself and avoid comparisons with others. Then avoid last minute cramming, so it will not be productive at all. So you have to focus on the smart revision and you don't have to overload yourself with any of the new topics or anything as such, okay? So ensure that you are doing all these so that you can go ahead and excel in the exam. You have got this, and so you are ready to shine. You have given your best for the preparation, and now is the time that you have to actually truly shine by your performance. Wishing you all the very best for your exam. So with this, we come to our today's discussion. Hope you give your best in the examination. Do remember to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you can stay tuned and stay updated. Thank you.